First, we're going to start with brushing the brow with the spoolie brush, brushing it upward and backward. Then we're going to use the Ulta Brow Expert. I use the dark shade, darken the ends of the brow. Then I move towards the beginning of the brow to give it some shape. Then I go back, start at the end of the brow again, shade a little bit more towards the beginning. Then I use a spoolie brush, go back over it. Then I outline with concealer. I use matte concealer with a flat brush. I use the concealer to give it some shape because I do not get my brows done. And then go back with the spoolie brush. That's the angle brush I use to put my brows on. That's the flathead brush. And the spoolie. I'm gonna go comb back over it with it. Then I outline the top of the brow because once again I do not get them arched, so it gives it more shape. Then I call it a soft brush to blend out the concealer to make it look more natural. Blend towards the ends. Then I'm going to do it on the other side again. I'm shading towards the end and then towards the beginning, giving it some shape. Then I use a spoolie brush to comb it back over. Then I'm outlining the brow once again with the concealer. As you can see, I'm brushing downward instead of upward. Don't want the concealer to get in the brow. Then I outline the top of the brow to give it some shape. Blend that out. And I use my soft brush to go back over it. Now, there's my boyfriend. Then I'm going to use the concealer to place under my eyes. I'm kind of making like a triangular shape. I do a little bit towards the nose. That's the matte concealer I use. I believe it's NC45. And yeah, so I'm underlining the eyes, concealing under my eyes to remove the dark circles and the dark spots on my face. I use the concealer first. It comes out better when I do my face. Oh, there she is. Then underlining my eyes once again, blending it out. I do the bridge of my nose a little bit, but not too much because I want to keep the definition of my nose. Do a little bit on my cupid's bow on my lip, a little bit on the chin. Blend that out. Then I use my powder brush. And I'm using the NYX color correcting powder. It's the shade Banana. Put a little bit in the top. Dab it. Click 2 times. Then I place it under the eyes. It's okay if you add a little bit too much. It's okay. Place it under that eye. Put a little on the chin. A little bit on the bridge of my nose. I'm going to bake the brows a little bit because I have oily skin. I know I look like a ghost, but it's okay. Then I use my Be Slick Urban Decay spray. It's a setting spray to mattify it. Then I'm going to use my foundation brush. I spray with the Urban Decay spray and I also spray my foundation. I apply that to where I didn't apply the concealer. I also place it over top of my chin where I highlight it. It just blends better for me. I'm going to do the other side of my face. Blend that up. Make sure you get the side of your ears. Then also I do the sides of my nose. Sometimes I might not have to contour it because of the shades that I use. Do the forehead, blend that out. As you can see, it's blended very well with the foundation brush. Go back over it with the powder brush. And I'm going to use the Infallible L'Oreal in the shade Cocoa. Then I get a little bit on the brush. Go back over the banana powder that I use and dust it off. Wherever there's loose powder, I dust it off with the Cocoa shade. do the other side. A little bit on my eyes where I bake my eyebrows. Just a little bit. Then back over my chin, cupid's bow, my nose, dust off the extra powder, spray with the mattifying spray. Oh, looks like a lot, but it's cool. Let it air dry. It takes a little bit to dry. Then I'm going to use the e.l.f. contour. I use the dark shade. As you can see, I use all of my brown. And I go on the sides of my cheekbones. Start from my cheek and go upward towards the brow. I do that on both sides, just to give my face some more definition. Then I do the sides of my nose, the contour of my nose. Then I'm going to use the fan brush and highlight. We're going to start with highlighting the cheeks, just a little. I don't use a lot of highlighter. Just highlight it a little bit. As you can see, it shines. To the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and a little on the chin. A little bit under the brow. And then show you a little bit of light so you can see it. And then I'm going to spray some more Urban Decay spray on my face. Fan it, let it air dry. And we're done.